Hi, I am Kim Lawan Martin, and I'm the Associate Director of the Los Angeles Waterkeeper. And I would love to welcome you to our Desal Sucks awareness event. LA Waterkeeper is one of my oldest clients from when I was an environmental lawyer, so it has always been a cause that's near and dear to my heart. Part of the International Waterkeeper Alliance, LA Waterkeeper is working really hard to help Los Angeles become water self-sufficient and ensure all waterways throughout the country are safe, healthy, and accessible to all Angelenos. We hope you enjoyed the tasting and pairings earlier this evening. We want to give a special thanks to our sponsors who made these tastings and pairings possible. Codigo 1530 Tequila, Tito's Handmade Vodka, Humboldt Distillery, Slay's Estate and Vineyards, Lucky Buddha Beer, Humboldt Distillery, Veggie Grill, El Gringo, Grow South Bay, Love Reusable Bags, and Clean Canteen, which provided all the awesome reusable cups. One of the special things about the South Bay is the immense sense of community. This community rallies around each other, and it has done so again tonight. We know COVID has hit our restaurant community especially hard and are so incredibly appreciative of their outstanding support. We hope our entire South Bay community will help us return the favor by supporting these local restaurants in whatever way you can. And thank you for supporting our fight for clean water for all. As you may be aware, there is a proposed desal plant planned in our backyards. As a resident of the South Bay of Los Angeles, I became concerned. And the more I looked into the proposed desal plant, the more concerned I became. Here's why. As you are about to see in this video, desalination is not necessary at this time and is the most expensive, most environmentally harmful, and climate impacting way to enhance our local water supplies. The good news, better options exist right now, with wastewater recycling ready to meet LA's demands.
Our city is facing a showdown over its water supply. The proposed desalination plant in El Segundo would be a disaster for Los Angeles. It is bad for the environment and bad for taxpayers. Desalination is the process of turning seawater into clean water we can use. It requires large amounts of energy and would add tens of thousands of metric tons of carbon each year. California is currently facing record temperatures and deadly wildfires. This crisis will continue unless we reduce our carbon footprint. What's more, the plant's intake pipes suck up more than seawater. They also kill marine life, causing major harm to a fragile ecosystem. It's also expensive. Desalination costs twice as much as more sustainable options, like water recycling and rainwater capture and reuse. This plant will raise rates and impact low-income communities. We can do better with water recycling ready to meet our demand. Join the fight, sign up for our newsletter, or make a donation at lawaterkeeper.org. With your help, LA can lead the way on sustainable and equitable water solutions.
I would now like to introduce Los Angeles Waterkeeper's Executive Director, Bruce Resnick. I've had the pleasure of working alongside Bruce for over 20 years and share his vision of a water-independent Los Angeles with pollution-free oceans, rivers, and creeks.
Excellent. Thank you for that introduction, Kim. And thank all of you for joining us today. I'm here to tell you a little bit about an update of where our Desal Sucks campaign is. And one thing I wanted to start with that Kim already said, if there's one takeaway for today, it is this. Ocean desalination is the most expensive, most environmentally harmful, and most energy intensive and climate impacting way for us to get local water. The electricity demand alone is the equivalent of 18,000 homes. That's more than adding a Manhattan beach to the grid just by building this project. Moreover, it makes absolutely no sense to build a facility along the bay, exacerbating our climate change, and building it right on the bay where it's actually going to be subject to sea level rise. So yes, we do need local water, but as Kim mentioned, we have better options. The LA region is already planning to invest over the next 20 years, $20 billion on purifying our urban and stormwater runoff, our wastewater, and our groundwater, which combined will provide 20 times the amount of water that West Basin is proposing, but do it while reducing pollution to the bay, greening our local communities, and reducing the region's carbon footprint. And that's why LA Waterkeeper, along with a number of partners, most notably our Smarter Water LA coalition that includes Surfrider Foundation, South Bay, Heal the Bay, and the Desal Response Group, have been fighting so hard against this project, including getting literally dozens of environmental justice groups and tribes, nearly half the cities that buy water from West Basin, key agencies that are charged with protecting our environment, and community members like you to say no to West Basin on this project. That being said, in November 2019, West Basin voted to move forward with this ocean desal project. But here's the second takeaway from tonight. The fight is not over. In fact, it's just barely begun. Just 1 month after West Basin approved the project, LA Waterkeeper filed a lawsuit challenging their environmental review of the project. Despite spending nearly $100 million of your money, of ratepayer money over the last 20 years, looking at this project, their environmental review ignored whether the project is even needed considering the water conservation that's been achieved in the region. It ignored if there's better, more environmentally friendly alternatives, the cumulative impacts of the project on energy and climate and marine ecosystems, and the environmental justice and community impacts of a project that is going to have so many environmental impacts and economic impacts. Like so many things in COVID, this lawsuit has been delayed by about a year, but is starting to move forward. And we are going to know in the early part of 2021 what our briefing schedule is and what the trial schedule is, but we expect this case to be decided in next year. And we are optimistic based on how deficient the environmental review was that we can prevail. And that's just the beginning. LA Waterkeeper, again, along with our Smarter Water LA partners, will be leading the challenge throughout the permitting process, including the Regional Water Board, Department of Fish and Wildlife, State Lands Commission, and Coastal Commission. And that's where we can use your help. First, stay engaged. As this project goes through agency approval, turnout and public scrutiny are critical. Attend hearings, provide comments, write letters to the editor in your local papers, engage your friends and neighbors. And secondly, none of this fight is cheap, I hate to tell you. We are doing a lot of it in-house, as our partners are, but our lawsuit alone we expect to cost $50,000 to $100,000. So we need your support. So for all of you who've already provided support for our Desal Sucks campaign, thank you. For those who've not yet, you will have opportunities tonight, and we hope that you will join the fight for the future of our bay, the future of our climate, and the future of our communities. Thank you so much, and now I am going to hand it off to Kelly Shannon.
Thank you, Bruce. Hi, I'm Kelly Shannon, Los Angeles Waterkeeper's Development and Communications Director. I have with me Kaya Plaka, co-host of our podcast, Have Heart. You might recognize us from Humboldt's Finest tasting earlier. We hope you're enjoying your cocktails as much as we are.
Thank you for joining us this evening and taking time to learn about LA Waterkeeper's Desal Sucks campaign. This proposed project represents a 1970s solution to a 21st century problem.
We can do better and must work together to keep Los Angeles on the path towards climate resilience. With your help, Los Angeles can lead the way on climate-friendly and equitable water solutions.
And we are so grateful for all of your support. Thanks to your generosity, we've raised over $15,000 towards our $20,000 or more goal.
Will you help us protect our ocean and reach our 20,000 or more goal by donating tonight? On your screen, you should see a donate button, or you can text Desal Sucks to 41444, and you'll see a donation button popped up.
Click it.
We're so thrilled by everybody's support tonight, and that you have already helped us reach $15,000. And
if we could just get a little bit more towards that $20,000 goal, we could do so much in order to help LA lead the way on climate-friendly and equitable water solutions. We really hope that you'll join us in supporting LA Waterkeeper tonight.
And we're seeing that some of you are stepping up. Sharon, thank you for your donation. Greg, thank you for your donation. Please keep them coming so this night is fully a win. We would so appreciate it. The planet would appreciate it. Our oceans would appreciate it.
As you've seen tonight in the video and also heard from Bruce, this desalination project is just a major no-no for Los Angeles. You've heard tonight about the climate impacts. As Bruce said earlier, this project would add the equivalent in carbon emissions of adding 2 Manhattan Beach-sized cities to the grid. Can you imagine that? Right now, Kaya, like our planet is literally on fire. Look at what's been happening in California this past year. I can't believe that this was still in 2020, but we had our Australian wildfires, and just last summer.
It's been a long year.
It has been a long year. Cheers. We're almost out of this. And I mean, as we saw last summer alone, the Amazon was on fire. Our planet cannot afford to have more carbon sequestered into our environment. And adding 2 Manhattan Beach cities to the grid would just be a disaster for our climate. And that's not to mention what this plant will do to our ocean and to our sea life. These intake pipes where they're sucking seawater in, they suck in a lot more than seawater. This is going to impact our precious marine environment. Kaya and I are both major ocean lovers. One of the reasons that I joined Los Angeles Waterkeeper is because I have been a lifelong scuba diver. And I know that there are so many of you out there who surf, who paddle, who dive, who care about our ocean and want there to be sea life for future generations.
What would LA be without beautiful, clean, and safe beaches for us all to enjoy? I mean, it's part of why I moved here from the desert, because I wanted to be near this beautiful ocean. And the Pacific is truly a treasure that we are so fortunate enough to live near, and it's our duty to do what we can to protect it.
Craig and Karen, thank you so much for your donations. We're at just shy of 16,000. We're really trying to get to this 20,000 goal and would so appreciate all of your support.
And we can do it. We're so close. Like the end of the tunnel is right there. We just have to keep pushing. And we know that these are tough times, and anything really helps. And giving to something bigger than yourself, especially for the holidays, like this is the season of zooming out and celebrating what's most important in life. And it's certainly this amazing planet that we share.
And even more, if the harm to our ocean by animals and sea life getting sucked up into these intake pipes is not enough to incentivize you to help us stop this project. What's more is that there is an end result that comes after all of this water is desalinized. There is essentially a toxic sludge, this saline brine that is then left over and is dumped back into our ocean.
Not a pretty picture.
No, we're facing increased ocean acidification as it is. Our fragile marine ecosystems, our marine protected areas, the vibrancy of the California coast. Our planet can't take this. We can't be adding carbon emissions like this to our environment. We can't be harming our already overburdened marine environments.
You can't afford to step back. I mean, and the thing is, I know that during these times and when we hear these startling facts about what's going on, it's scary, and it can help us get to a place of feeling sort of helpless, but it's important to remember that it's not too late. There's still so much that we can do, that we are doing, and that we cannot give up on our oceans and our planet. Like, this is the time to find the hope and push it forward. And so it's amazing that LA Waterkeeper is providing us this opportunity to really make a difference. I mean, I think that with everything that's been unfolding in our world, we feel helpless. We feel like there's so little that we can do.
This is something that you can do.
Exactly right.
Right now, by texting Desal Sucks to 41444 or by clicking donate on your screen. And if saving the environment is not enough of an incentive for you, what about the financial impacts of this plant. We're already paying for some of the newest developments that West Basin has built. We're going to see massive rate increases with this facility. Just looking at our neighbors in San Diego and what has happened with the Carlsbad facility, we saw just an absolute enormous amount of increases in residents' water bills. And if that's not something that concerns you and your family, what about those in the lower income neighborhoods and the more underserved communities that are adjacent to you?
And the bottom line is it's been tried and it didn't work. And we know that we can do better. And so we got to do better. And yeah, I mean, between the human impact, the polluting impact, the sea impact, and the financial impact, there's really no reason not to fight against this proposition.
Brock, thank you so much for your donation.
Thank you, Brock.
We are so thrilled by all of your support and your generosity.
Tonight, we're almost to 17,000. Let's see how quickly we can get there, guys. Let's do it.
So we're only looking for 3,000 more. And guess what? Tito's Handmade Vodka has provided a $2,500 matching gift. Will you help us to capture that $2,500? We just need 2,500 more to get us there.
Now I have another reason to be grateful for vodka. We can do this. We're so close.
So if we raise another $2,500, we will be able to capture that $2,500 matching gifts from Tito's. Thank you so much, Tito's.
All right, let's see how we're doing. Still so far, just Brock in the spotlight.
Thank you again, Brock.
Thank you again, Brock, and to Karen and Craig, and we remember
and
all
Sharon.
Of you, and we appreciate every single ounce of your support.
Every single dollar counts. And with your help, Los Angeles can really help set the tone for the whole state and really lead the way on a more climate-friendly and equitable water.
Allow LA to be a leader in the space of climate change. We have so much to be proud of as the city of Los Angeles, from, again, our beautiful coastline, our mountains, our rich cultural diversity. But why not be even more proud of living in this area, in this beautiful city that is so incredible? And if we can lead the way on cleaner climate solutions, then even more of the reason to brag about being from LA.
Elizabeth, thank you so much for your donation.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
You helped us get over the $17,000 mark.
I feel like we should have a bell, like ding-a-ling. We hit another mark. Okay, so we have a couple more thousand to go.
Where that $2,500 from Tito's is a matching gift. And so for those of you who are unfamiliar with a matching gift, it means that we have to raise $2,500 in order to get that $2,500 from Tito's. And so
kind of like BOGO at the store.
It is
a buy one, get one situation.
That is exactly what it is. Will you help us to capture that $2,500 matching gift from Tito's Handmade Vodka?
Don't let it go to waste. We all love a good deal. Come on, we got this.
We're just gonna wait here, and we're gonna sip these fabulous Humboldt's
hemp highball.
Yes, the Humboldt Finest hemp highball, which
now
are
that
delicious.
We are pros at making them. You can bet we'll be making them whenever we have a good reason to be making them.
Well, those of you who did the Humboldt tasting earlier might have seen us. There were a number of other tastings, including Tito's, Slay Wine, and last but not least, Código tequila. And so Kai and I are major tequila lovers, and I think a number of you participated in that tasting earlier, and we are really excited. I think I've got a bottle back here. Thank you so much, Jay and Código. We're really excited to try this one as well, and thank you to all of our sponsors.
And that is exactly how a tequila bottle should look.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Classy,
it's beautiful.
Simple, it's reminiscent of the beautiful culture that surrounds the agave plant. I just want to frame it and put it in my home.
And we're now at 17,005. I don't know who Me In is, but we are very, very thankful for you.
I am in for you. You have given us a beautifully generous donation, and how grateful are we?
So we are still $2,500 away from our goal and $2,500 away from capturing Tito's matching gift.
Oh, but it's a very easily solved solution. We just got to keep pushing. You guys are so generous, so wonderful. We're going to keep begging you. We have a goal to reach. Kelly and I are both eye on the prize kind of people. So we're going to make this happen. I believe in us. We're getting very close. And I mean,
Kai, I've got a suggestion. I don't know if this will, I'm glad we're live and no one can stop us.
okay.
If we get to $20,000, Kai and I will take a shot of Codigo live on camera, and I hate shots. But I do love tequila.
And this is going to be a personal challenge that we can keep as straight a face as possible. I'm sure because it's Codigo, it's going to be absolutely amazing and we're going to love it. But taking a shot is a challenge. So, you know, we're not 22 anymore. And
I wasn't even good at that.
22. No, neither was I. I was cool. But taking shots, not so much.
No, we were more the book smart type of people.
I was admittedly buried in books while my friends were at frat parties. But I'm going to love the Codigo. Hopefully, I'm going to anticipate it because I'm manifesting that I'm going to drink that shot of Codigo to celebrate us reaching our goal
And saving the planet.
and I'm going to drink it down so cool. You'll be very impressed.
So if we're willing to do shots, I think you all can help us get that $2,500
I think
from
so.
Tito's.
I think it's worth it because
We are.
we'll
let's
have a little
see.
contest to see who can keep a more composed face as we take this shot. And who wants to see the answer to that? I mean, we can take some bets right now. I'm going to bet on myself. Just
Yeah,
to be honest.
I'm gonna bet on
I think
Brian,
I'm
too.
going to keep it a little cooler than Kelly. Kelly agrees with me.
I'm very expressive.
You're a good friend.
And Joanne and Brett, thank you so much for your very generous donation.
Joanne and Brett!
We are at 17,605 from 77 supporters. I just have to say that the fact that there are 77 people that are supporting us tonight and have made a donation is just absolutely huge. We are so grateful for all of your support and for the opportunity to get to build some rapport with a whole new audience here in the South Bay. Los Angeles Waterkeeper is certainly not new to Los Angeles. We serve the entirety of the county and have been around for more than a quarter of a century. We have been protecting the Santa Monica Bay and the Los Angeles River from pollution. We have been pushing forward on climate-friendly and sustainable water resource investments in Los Angeles, such as our Measure W that we passed a few years ago. The work that Los Angeles Waterkeeper does is so important. And I know that every single person that is watching this tonight cares about our communities, cares about the South Bay, cares about our ocean, and also cares about the climate and the rate increase impacts. And we are just so thrilled that every single one of you has showed up tonight and that you have participated in what hopefully is a fun evening, and are just incredibly grateful for your support.
And I have to cut you off, Kelly, because I have to give major thanks to my man, John. John, and thank you so much for this incredible donation. And Bruce, thank you.
We are so close. We are at almost 18,000.
We are so close. I actually bought, fun fact, I bought my first car for $2,000 when I was 16. Saved up money that I had basically like piggy bank style saved. And I bought like this little clunker. And if I can do that when I was 16, then I firmly believe that this community of intelligent, sophisticated, heartwarming people
And 78 people total.
can come together and seal the deal on this goal. I mean, we're really incredibly close. It's like, I feel like I'm like watching a race and I'm just like glued to the TV. And I just want to add to, on a little bit more of a serious note, that there's no denying that this has been, as I've said, challenging times.
Yes.
We've all faced a number of challenges this year, and I think that there is something so incredibly heartwarming. It's rejuvenating my faith in the human spirit to see us all come together under a universally important, essential cause that will and could affect every single one of us here in Los Angeles.
Water is life. Let me say that one more time.
Quite literally.
Water is life. we're made up of 70% water.
I feel like I should have drum rolled that.
Yeah. We don't have any sound effects available to us in
which might be a good thing because we might be abusing the ability to use them. But in all honesty, I am so grateful to be here with LA Waterkeeper, and I feel genuinely so touched seeing you all continue to donate. Hadar, thank you so much for your donation. We've topped 18,000. My little bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. So
that is just less than 2,000 left, and
just less than 2,000. If Kaya could do it when she was 16, working at the t-shirt shop, we got this.
And if there are more than 79 people out there that have already donated, I'm not one for math, but I think that we can get to 20,000 if each and every one of you donated even less than $50 more.
Oh my gosh, what's a dinner cost in LA? I mean, I know many of us have not been going to dinner as we once did. And so maybe we have a little, going out dinner budget that we could now use towards a really good cause that would make us feel so awesome because we did a really good thing.
Speaking of dinner, for those of you who joined our tastings earlier, I hope that you enjoyed our El Gringo tacos as well as our veggie grill bites and the Grow cheese board. So oh my gosh, so great. And can I just, we don't have sound effects. Kaya, can you help me give a round of applause? We're gonna set our drinks down to this.
A round of the heels as well, yes, for extra effect.
A round of applause for El Gringo, for Veggie Grill, and for Grow. As Kaya mentioned earlier, our communities are going through such a hard time right now, but there is no one more hit than our restaurant community. And with ongoing restrictions and public health orders that have now closed outdoor dining, our restaurants are having such a tough time. And so I want to thank from the bottom of my heart, El Gringo, Veggie Grill, and Grow for your tremendous support. And I urge every single one of you to continue supporting local businesses during this time, and especially these three restaurants, as well as Slay. Slay Wine, it also has restaurants in the South Bay. Their wine is fantastic, as is their food. And while we're not able to dine out right now, we are able to order in, and I hope that you will consider supporting these restaurants. And where are we? We're at 18223.
Dency, thank you so much for your donation. And just piggybacking off of what Kelly said, massive thank you to our amazing restaurants who have participated. And I would also encourage you to continue to order delicious, amazing food from these restaurants, which I can verify are all top notch.
Very excellent.
Some of my favorite in the city. And another reason why you can feel extra good about treating yourself to some takeout is that you know that these are restaurants that ethically align with what you care about. You care about keeping our oceans protected and safe. You care about the battle against climate change, and they do too. And so, have a night in, enjoy some delicious takeout, and feel really good about it.
And I hate to be that person, but if and when you can, ditch the plastic. Bring your own containers. Check with restaurants. A lot of them are supporting that right now. Microplastics are one of the biggest major impacts on our ocean and our water supply coming up right now. And anytime that you can reduce your use of plastic or other disposable goods, you are helping our planet.
Fun tip on Grubhub, at least now you can select an option that's save the plasticware, I'm trying to save the earth. It's something cheeky like that. And so just look for that when you check out. A lot of the ordering platforms have that. And as Kelly said, you can talk to the restaurants directly. Because if you're eating at home, take out the nice plates, take out the silverware, put on your favorite movie,
takeout fancy,
light some candles, have a lovely glass of our delicious wine. And that even sounds a bit better than going out, to be honest, because you can wear sweats if you want to.
Rick, Amanda, Sharon, thank you so much for your support. We are almost at 19,000. We need $1,300 more.
Oh, we got this.
And Kaya, do we have a live musical performance by Gavin Heaney of Latchkey Kid? We do. Do all of you want to stop hearing us beg you for money and get on with your evenings in a wonderful, wonderful live performance?
And hopefully,
all that will cost you is $1,300.
Hopefully, not long after, you will witness Kelly and I take a shot of tequila.
Or before. Or no, we'll I think the plan should be we'll reach our goal. You'll get rewarded with a fantastic musical performance. We'll come back to say goodbye and take our shots.
That's a wonderful plan.
Did anybody forget that we committed on a live stream to take shots?
And that we're having a contest to see who can keep a straighter face. And so far, I have the edge. I have the lead. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'm talking a big game.
Bruce and Kim, are you having a heart attack that we might take shots on the live stream?
It's for a good cause. Shots for the ocean.
Amanda, Susan, thank you so much. We're at $18,860 by 87 supporters. We are so close. Let me remind you one more time about Tito's handmade vodka. It's a very, very generous $2,500 matching gift. We are less than $1,500 away from capturing that $2,500 gift. That is, as an FYI, that $2,500 is already included in that $18,860 number. And so, unfortunately, it might go away if we don't hit the 20,000.
I didn't even know that. And I'm so sad to hear this. Okay.
I tried.
You want to see me take a shot on camera. You don't want to see me cry on camera. I have mascara on. It will be ugly.
It's not waterproof.
It is not.
Pretty sure it's all natural.
It is. So let's avoid that. And instead, let's laugh at us taking a shot and keeping our composure.
And I don't know about you, but I'm really, really excited to hear Gavin's performance.
I'm so excited. It feels like exactly what I need right now. So I can stop begging you. And
Kai and I desperately want to go off camera right now.
Hi, everyone. I'm Gavin of Latchkey Kid. I just want to take a moment to voice my opposition to desalination, which is a huge threat to the safety of our local beaches. As a surfer who's in our ocean daily, I care greatly about keeping our ocean's ecosystem functioning as naturally as possible. Desalination is a disaster for our ocean's health, for the fish, for the sea mammals, and for our own enjoyment of the water. Please contribute to this worthy cause and stop desalination. Thank you. Every day we are walking out that door. In every way we are marching off to war. Someone tell me, where are we gonna draw the line? Where are we? Kill the symptoms, forget about the cause. Plug this crackdown with our upturned thumbs. It's just another job well done. Will we draw the line? Where will we? We buy the black blood from our enemies and pump it right back in our SUVs. Like mainline junkies down upon our knees. Will we draw the line? Where will we draw the line? Dependency on technology, social networks spreading like disease, allow invasion of my privacy. Will we draw the line? Where will we? Gossip columns making front page news. The tabloid truth is our trivial pursuit. The 15 minutes are over way too soon. Will we draw the line? When will we? Where will we draw the line? Between what's wrong and what is right. Moral compromise. Complicit in our own demise. Raise the prices on our basic needs. A healthcare crisis ensuring that we bleed. No regulation on their corporate greed. Will we draw the line? Where will we? The degradation of our economy. Our middle class is disappearing. No longer all for one. Now it's all or nothing. Where we draw the line? Where will we slash and burn the environment? Take until there's nothing left. Leave our children to settle all our debts. Where we draw the line? Where will we draw the line between what's wrong and what is right? Morally compromised, complicit in our own demise. Every night I lay awake in bed, tossed and turning voices in my head. Someone tell me, where are we gonna draw the line? Where are we gonna draw the line? Where are we gonna draw the line? Where are we? Everywhere I go, people talking but they just don't know. And everywhere I turn, people living but they just don't learn. And every night I pray that we can make it to another day, 'cause the hour's getting late. Got to turn around and change our ways. People look around. Can't you see what's going down? People suffering. Is that how it's supposed to be? Something's gotta change. I don't think we'll make it this way. People got to see. People got to see reality. Every night I pray that we can make it to another day. Now the hour's getting late. We've got to turn around and change our ways. People look around. All you people look around. People look around. All you people look around. Come everybody sing, 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 sing. Let your voices ring and sing, sing, sing. Come everybody love Love, love, love. Give up the push and shove, and let's all rise above. Come everybody, give, 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 give. Give up your pettiness and learn to forgive. Come everybody, learn. Live and learn. You cannot change the past, but tomorrow is not cast. Come everybody, take what you forsake. Oh no, it's not too late to learn from your mistakes. Come everybody, dance, 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 dance. The chance it will not last, the moment soon will pass. Come everybody, laugh, 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 laugh. Don't take it to task, and just bury the axe. Come everybody, live, 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 live. Live and let live, and learn to live again. Come everybody, pray, pray someday for hate to go away and happiness to stay. Come everybody, sing, 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 sing. Let your voices ring and sing, sing, sing. I look around and I see everyone hungry for another solution, but I think that what we really need is to come together and roll up our sleeves. You and I, we can't change the world, but we have to change our own lives first. If we try, then we can make it work. You and I can make a better world. I read the papers and it makes me sad how the headlines say the world's gone mad. But if you only read between the lines, you can see we live in different times. You and I, we can change the world, but we have to change our own lives first. If we try, then we can make it work. You and I can make a better world. Like a beautiful flower comes up from a tiny seed, a better world for tomorrow rides upon our hopes and dreams. You and I, we can't change the world, but we have to change our own lives first. If we try, then we can make it work. You and I can make a better world. You You and I, we can change the world, but we have to change our own lives first. If we try, then we can make it work. You and I can make a better world.
Did you miss us?
And we're back.
So first off, I'm sorry, Kelly, but I have to thank my people, Nancy, Anne-Marie, Lisa, Susan, Judith, Amanda. Thank you all so much.
We're at 19,219. And first of all, thank you, Gavin, for that amazing performance. And thanks to all of you for joining us this evening and for your tremendous support of Los Angeles Waterkeeper's Desal Sucks campaign. So there is less than $800 to go until we reach our $20,000 goal. And let me just remind you all once more about two things. One, we will lose that $2,500 match by Tito's if we don't reach our $20,000 goal.
So sad.
And Kai and I have our shots ready. It's gonna be kind of embarrassing if we're not gonna take them. And this is really, really good tequila.
I'm looking forward to a shot.
I've never tried Código. I'm so excited about it. The bottle is beautiful.
This is like the first time I've maybe ever been excited to take a shot, but I'm really excited. And that would just be even more the reason to cry. So again, you don't want to see me cry. We want to reach our goal.
It's also
we're less than $800 away.
And it's also a Friday night. And Kai is not working. Kai is doing me a favor by joining me tonight. But I'm technically working right now. And I'd really like to get on with my evening. And I think this shot would really, really help me do that.
The perfect transition from fundraising to fun. I should put that on a t-shirt. From fundraising to fun, this shot would get us there. And we are so close, my people. So let's keep pushing.
$800 away. And if we don't reach that goal, we're so close, and it would be so sad to lose that $2,500 match. I know that it is challenging times with the economy, with the election. Obviously, we're not forgetting about COVID. But do you know what's even worse? Climate change.
It's like I always say, it's like the White Walkers in Game of Thrones. We have all of this drama happening, but climate change is like the real threat that's looming over all of us.
And we could work together to stop it. Every single one of us has it within our power to make a difference on behalf of our environment, on behalf of future generations. If you think that things are bad in Los Angeles now with COVID and how that's affected tourism and the economy, what happens if our fish have, not if our fish have no ocean in them? That would be really, that also would be a problem. That would be a problem. What would happen if our ocean didn't have any fish in it? Can you imagine the sea
sushi ever again?
Can you imagine the sea getting any saltier?
No salmon, no ahi tuna. I'm just thinking food-wise, but still, our fish are beautiful wildlife that are to be appreciated. I know.
We're gonna take these shots on an empty stomach.
Oh, hopefully we have more. We
close.
have more. Oh, Judith, thank you, Judith, and Anonymous.
Thank you so
our
much.
Silent hero.
We are at $19,419.
We are less than $600 away. We have spent $600 on cruises that went terribly, or flights to vacations that stunk. And this is the time to instead channel that money into something so important. And it would just really be the cap on spending, it'd be the cherry on top of spending this lovely evening with you, listening to Gavin's beautiful music, drinking this incredible booze.
Kai, I'm gonna interrupt you. We had 70-something supporters before. We now have 91. So thank you to every single one of you that helped support this cause tonight.
And are we getting more popular?
We're getting more popular.
Cool.
Is this I'll
try not to let it go to my head.
Is this the right time to remind people that we have a podcast? So if you liked some of this banter, where can you find us, Gaia?
Speaking of us being popular, Kelly and I co-host a podcast called Have Heart,
which talks a lot about a lot of issues that you all probably care about.
Exactly right. I was gonna say, if you care about the environment, if you care about your fellow human beings, if you care about taking care of yourself so you can take care of this beautiful planet and each other, then give us a listen. We're on Apple, iTunes, Apple Podcasts.
this is also probably a good time to remind you all. I know that 91 of you supported, but we are about $81 away from our goal. And so if you forgot how to make the donation happen, let me just remind you about that. There is a donate button on the top right of your screen, right above this live stream. And you can also text Desal Sucks to 41444. And so it's like very easy. It's very easy.
It's if 6 of you gave less than $100.
Or if
Right around
91 of
$100.
you gave like, I don't know, I'm terrible at math, like $5 or $6, something like that.
That's not even a latte.
Let's call it $7.
Buy 2 lattes
that
for
is-
the ocean.
That is not a Starbucks latte, but $7 is definitely a
Organic oat milk latte for the ocean.
collagen infused, something like that. We are so close.
I also would like to add that if you're enjoying our banter, you can also fond us. All my words are going out the window.
Well, hopefully you are fond of us by now.
Well.
We've been talking at you enough.
Find us on Spotify, and generally on our podcast, we know how to use the English language.
That's not all. I can't promise that. And most importantly, I imagine many of you are new to Los Angeles Waterkeeper, and we are so thrilled to have this opportunity to speak to all of you in your homes. And unlike typical fundraising events, we didn't ask you to eat a rubber chicken dinner and come to an event that you don't want to be at. You got to enjoy some hard alcohol and some lovely wine and some yummy food all from your home. And how many of you are in your pajamas right now? Probably a lot. And so we thank you all just for giving us a chance to be able to share with you about this really, really important Desal Sucks campaign that has direct implications for you, every single one of you that lives in the South Bay community. And actually, not just everyone who lives in the South Bay community, everybody who lives in Los Angeles, everyone who lives in California.
Planet Earth.
Yeah,
Planet Earth.
Earth.
It kind of extends from the ocean towards all of us.
Did I mention that the amount of energy that this desal plant will use every year is the equivalent to putting two Manhattan Beach cities on the grid?
We can't afford it.
No, like
We can't
financially,
afford it.
financially we can't afford it. I don't know about you. I pay enough for my water.
Oof.
I do not need any increases. Oh my gosh. I think that everybody wants us to stop talking. And so before we take these shots,
That's how to shut us up. That is how to shut us up.
I just want to say that our fight to stop the desalination plant has just begun. We will need your support as we challenge this throughout the regulatory process. So please sign up for our newsletter or contact us directly to get involved. And thank you so much for all of your generosity tonight. And Austin, thank you so much for donating $600 tonight. Thank you so much. And Kai and I are we're gonna do this. Are we gonna do this?
We're gonna do this.
All right.
My friend, we're gonna do this.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, LA Waterkeeper. I would like to add, this is my first time coming in contact with LA Waterkeeper through my dear friend and colleague, Kelly Shannon. And I would like to say that this organization is truly incredible. So you can feel amazing about your donation this evening. You have done a really cool thing. And we did it, girl.
We did it.
All right.
You did it, actually.
Cheers to you.
We just get to take shots on camera and talk at you. Oh my God, we're doing this?
We're doing this.
All right. Cheers. I hope you
Cheers.
all enjoy your evening. We'll take these shots and then we'll all get on with it. All right.